Hey gals, welcome to Binge Free Bestie, the podcast where we ditch the diets, break free from binge eating, and build a safe and empowered relationship with our bodies. I'm your host, Nick Carberia, a registered therapist who totally gets it. Binge eating and body image struggles? Yep, I've been there, done that, and I've got the therapy bills to prove it. But here's the good news, bestie. I've recovered and I'm here to help you to do the same. This potty is all about real, evidence-based strategies from my therapy practice, plus down-to-earth, relatable girl talk with me and some of my amazing besties and other experts who have their own stories, tips, and tricks to share with you. So, whether you're tired of the diet cycle, ready to ditch the shame spiral, or just want to feel more confident in your own skin, then you've come to the right place. It's time to get real about food freedom, body acceptance, self-care, and building a life you truly love. Let's get into it, besties. Hey bestie, welcome back to the Binge Free Bestie podcast. I'm Nick, your therapist bestie and food freedom hype gal. So let's get into today's episode. Let's just dive right into it because I want to talk to you about that sweet little craving that you have after dinner. So you know the one, you finish your meal, you're not really hungry, but your brain is like, I would love something sweet right now. And maybe for you, your kryptonite is chocolate or lollies or ice cream. Maybe it's a cup of tea with a biscuit. But the deal is, wanting a sweet treat after dinner, what I'm going to talk to you today about is that it's actually not a problem. You're not addicted to sugar, and there's not necessarily anything that we need to fix here. But I do want to unpack why it happens and how to navigate it in a way that feels really good instead of spiraling into guilt or feeling out of control around those evening treats. So, first thing, we're going to talk about why we crave sweets after dinner. And there's a few really normal reasons. We all will resonate with these. The first is that it's a biological drive. So your body starts to naturally wind down in the evening, and it can sometimes crave a bit of quick energy. So we know that carbs and sweets give you that little serotonin and dopamine boost, which can feel really, really soothing. It's also a habit loop. So if you've been having dessert or a sweet snack after dinner for years, then your brain has linked meal finished, now it's time for something sweet. So it's basically Pavlov's dogs, but with chocolate. And if you've heard about not heard about Pavlov's dogs, look up conditioning. It's Psych 101. Next is restriction rebound. So if you spent the whole day trying to be good and cutting out sugar, your body will be like, hey girl, we need some energy. And of course, we know that sugar will do that, and so you are more driven to those sweet treats. And final reason is emotional comfort. So after a long day, food can become our reward, or it's like our easy unwind button, or I bloody deserve this, it's been a hard day. Now that's not weakness, it's just your nervous system wanting a bit of comfort and grounding. So what's the key takeaway of that? Cravings are normal. Doesn't mean you're addicted, it doesn't mean you're out of control or doing anything wrong. And I want to tell you why it's okay and why you don't have to fight it. So diet culture loves to demonize sugar. But the truth is, you are absolutely allowed to enjoy food, and a small sweet treat after dinner will not ruin your health or your progress or your worth. In fact, when you do give yourself unconditional permission to enjoy those kind of foods, the cravings will often become much less intense. And why is that? It's because when you stop fighting your body and your mind, it stops needing to scream to be heard. And I see this all the time with my clients inside the breakup. Once they stop labeling dessert as bad, they can enjoy it without guilt. And suddenly they're not eating the entire block of chocolate to feel satisfied. Sometimes they just have a few bites. Sometimes they don't actually feel like they need it at all that night. But either way, that power struggle, that tug of war that you're probably really used to right now, it goes away. So how do you navigate those post-dinner cravings in a way that feels really nice and balanced? Here are 4 easy practical tips. So number 1, eating enough dinner. So many of my clients undereat at dinner or the rest of the day as well. And then they wonder why their cravings explode later at night. So I want you to have a satisfying meal. So that means making sure there's proteins, carbs, fat, and some flavor, please. Make your food fun, because that is actually going to reduce that bottomless sweet tooth kind of feeling. Next, bring in some satisfaction. So if you're craving something sweet, let yourself have something sweet, but slow down, enjoy it. Put it on a plate, sit, taste, because it's wild how much more satisfied you feel with a few bites when you're present versus when you eat mindlessly. Number 3, expand your toolbox, okay? Your coping toolbox. We know that sometimes we go for that little sweetie treat because actually we're feeling lonely, sad, bored, disconnected. So I want you to open up your coping toolbox and choose from something else. And 4, ditch that guilt. So even if you do end up eating more dessert than you'd planned, feeling ashamed about it is only going to fuel that binge restrict cycle. And food is not a moral issue. You can have dessert. It's allowed to have a place in your diet. You do not fail when you have dessert, okay? So I hope that was helpful. I'm just keeping it short today. If it resonates, this is exactly the kind of stuff that we do inside my program. It's a step-by-step roadmap to food freedom. So it's going to help you to stop binging, ditch that food guilt, finally feel a lot more calm and in control around food. And we do more chat about cravings, emotional eating, and give you lots of practical tools so that you can heal for good. Look it up in the link in the show notes if that's sounding good. And final reminder is that craving something sweet after dinner is totally okay. It's very much human. And the more that you approach it with permission and compassion and curiosity instead of guilt, the more peaceful and satisfying that experience will become. And actually, you might find that you're doing it a lot less frequently. All right, bestie, that is it for today's episode. Please hit follow if you're loving this, and give me a wee or 5-star review if you're feeling ever so kind, because that'll help the algorithm to push this out to even more amazing women who are looking for this kind of support. Be gentle with yourself, enjoy the chocolate if you want it, and I'll catch you here again next week. Ciao!